Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Maggie. Today we put on my most Taylor Swift sweater and we're going to attempt to recreate the look she's wearing in her Midnights album. We're gonna use a eye primer base and then go in with the Theresa is Lethal palette using the shade Area 52, which is a nice cool toned brown. And we're really gonna just put that in the crease and give a nice transition to your eye. The photo is pretty grainy, so it's a little hard to see what's going on the eye, but I do feel like there is a nice like taupey brown in the crease to carve out that shade, and I do end up using this a few times in the look to blend out the blue and also use it as a contour. And we're going to go with the Colourpop on the blue palette. You can use whatever blue you want. This is the color True Blue, which is a nice dark midnight blue. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this shade is super patchy, but I'm really just going to use it as a base for the glitter and put it all over my eye. And I do end up using it with a angled paintbrush because those can be makeup brushes too, and making it more of a cat eye later. But yeah, I feel like this blue in the shade in this palette was kind of patchy and I was really disappointed, but you can use whatever dark blue you want. And then I first start going all in with the e.l.f. Jkissa palette with that Bailey shade, and I definitely should have used a glitter primer because it was like Fallout City, but at the same time, who cares? I'm just gonna wipe it away anyways. And I start using this as at my top base for that blue, and then I go in with Space Trash from the Theresa's Lethal palette because it's got more of a blue base and also a bit of that purple, which also I feel like I'm seeing in the photo. Again, it's grainy, very hard to tell, but I'm assuming we're going to be getting a music video with this look, so we'll see then. But you're basically just going to create a nice sharp cat eye with all of these shades. I'm going to clean it up under the eye, and then I'm going to take that True Blue shade again on that angled flat brush and just create a more sharp line, but also add in some more definition. After you're done with that, you're just going to layer more of those two glitters over top and cover it up, but also keep it a little, there. I do end up adding more of that True Blue later just to deepen it. We're taking that Area 52 shade and we're just kind of blending it in to the crease and around that blue a bit, just to add some more of that tone back because it does look like it has that in the palette. We're taking the shade Delight from the On Cloud Blue palette and just pressing it onto the eye for just a little more sparkle. Look she has looks really sparkly from what I can tell. Taking some mascara, I'm just taking the Big Mood mascara, and you could leave it at this. Again, I can't really tell if she's wearing lashes, but I do, so I will be applying them. But you can leave it here if that's what your heart wants, but I'm a dramatic queen, so lashes it is. I some reason started putting mascara on first before I did my eyeliner, but I guess this is a good tip. So if you are bad at eyeliner, you can just follow your lash line now that the mascara is on. But anyways, I'm using my Rem Beauty one, and she's obviously quite known for her giant cat eyes, and that's what she's wearing on the album, so I put on giant cat eyes. Taking that True Blue shade and just kind of adding it to the outer a little bit just to add some more definition. And then we're using those Lash Strip You Do You lashes, my favorite ones. A new set. I just ripped this box open. We're just going to go in and use our e.l.f. Instant Brow Lift and Neutral Brown, and then our Brow Lift Gel for just a basic fluffy filled in brow. She has bangs. It doesn't really matter what your brows look like for this look. And if you get glitter in your eyebrows, who cares? Because I just left it because I thought it was fun. But if you're a Swiftie, what is your favorite song in the album? I'm really loving Karma, obviously. lavender haze. I don't know. They're all just so good and amazing. I wouldn't say I've been the most Swiftie in the world. I got her first album when it came out when she was 16 and I was 13. And I just thought it was so cool that someone this young was like just blowing up and being famous. And I remember specifically taking her CD thing to my salon and begging to get a perm like her. It did not happen. That's probably a good thing. But okay, we're going in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow because she seems like a tinted moisturizer type of girly. So I took that and I mixed it with the Kosas Revealer foundation, and I just did a little combo so it was a little bit more thin but still gave coverage. So it evened out my skin tone, especially when you're wearing a blue toned eye. It can enhance like the undertones of like blue in your skin. So I definitely wanted to even that out. But yeah, me and my friends are gonna try to go to the concert when it comes to the state close to us. I just have a feeling it's not gonna happen just from the rumors. It sounds like it's gonna be really hard to get tickets, but if you get tickets, let me know. I will keep you updated because I'm just curious if it's even gonna happen. Last concert I went to was Ariana, so I'm excited. We're taking the Instant Age Rewind Erase Multi-Use Concealer and just blocking out those dark eyes because again, that blue is really enhancing my dark circles. After that, we are going to set our foundation with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I chose this one because she's a bougie lady. I mean, just imagine how much money she has. She doesn't have to want for anything. I can never imagine like living that lifestyle. I still do that thing where I count how many hours I have to work in order to buy something. But yeah, this seems like the powder she probably uses. I don't know. After we're done setting our foundation, we are going to take that Area 52 shade from the Theresa is Lethal palette and use it as a bronzer and contour. It works perfect for me, which is nice because I've been needing one that isn't as gray. I finally got my order in for the Theresa's Lethal blush and highlighter. I got Plan 9, which is a nice kind of mauve-y with a little bit of purple running through it. Maybe it's the same silver that's going through the highlighter, but it's such a pretty everyday blush. I'm really excited about it. And it kind of replaces the one I had from Colourpop that they discontinued. But yeah, it's a nice neutral everyday blush, definitely good for all year round. Then I go in with the highlighter and Eviscerate. I figured this one is more everyday. It's very like, it kind of reminds me of the Fenty Beauty How Many Carats, but like more intense. I definitely toned it down a little bit. I didn't do as intense today, but it can go blinding and I'm obsessed. It's definitely a really good one for the tip of my nose too, which I was excited. Definitely glad that I picked up both of those. Now we're going to take my Makeup Forever Wherever Walnut 606 lip liner and carving out my lip shape. The lip color in the photo looks like it could be red or orange or nude. I'm not really sure. So I kind of did a more nude version of it. And then I go in with the La Matte L'Oreal Matte Velvety Lip Color in the shade 102 She's So Matte. It's a nice peachy toned, pinky, peachy kind of nude color. And then we're going with the e.l.f. Basic Beige Lip Tint, which I don't know why it's called Basic Beige because it definitely has like orange in it. But there is the completed look. I do end up eventually, I don't know if I show it, I added a bit of red and orange eyeshadow pigment to my lips there, and then a little bit more of that tint, so it was a little bit more orangey. You could see it in the sunlight more, just to tie in with the cover more. But this would be a better everyday because sometimes I feel with the red with the blue just looks a little outdated, but I feel like I did a pretty good job. And here's the mahogany vinyl if you were curious what it looks like in person. It's definitely lighter than I thought, but I still love it. But I hope you enjoyed this recreation look and try it out for yourself. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. It would make my day. Bye!